Greetings everyone, this is Alt Lexington on the 8th of July 2016 and I am going to create a new character for Agents of Yesterday. So let's click on the button and see if I can create a new character. Well, I want him to be a male, not a female. And I want him to be tactical because I usually play an engineer, so this time I think I'll go tactical. Already got a science, not that I play him that much. Now, do I want him human, Andorian, Tellarite, or Vulcan? Well, of course, human. Always good to have human. Natural leaders. 23rd century, that's good. So let's go into his appearance. And his appearance looks pretty good right now, actually. I don't really need to change much, or should I? Let's have a look. A beard? Interesting. Bold. Don't want him looking like some Hollywood pretty boy, like they get in the new movies. So maybe a beard might be a good way to go. But I don't like facial hair. Bit of a stern chin. A captain is a leader of people and he needs a good strong chin. I want him to look a little older. That's a bit older. Oh, that's just ugly. I think that's better. His eyes blue, make them a bit darker blue. Maybe even green, because that's weird. Green, yeah. Hairstyle? Bald. Let's just go through and see which one looks less more believable, less. That's interesting. Too oriental for a British player. That's for dark-skinned people, I suppose. And that's just plain weird looking. I found one back here that looked a bit better. Where is it? There it is. Maybe something like that. Now that's like the character I've already got. I think I'm going to go that. That's the Kirk look. Oh, what colour do I want his hair? I think I'm going to go a darker brownish type hair with this. Yeah, that's better. And his eyebrow, of course. Make it match his hair. Mouth accessory. Oh, that's beards and stuff. Ooh, I like the idea of a goatee. Never had a character with a goatee. That's a bit Lemmy from Motorhead. That's a bit Emmerdale Farm. Mutton chops, evil beard. Ooh, there's a nice trimmed Riker beard. And there's the paedophile moustache, no thanks. Or wife beater moustache. Well, he's having a goatee. Never used a goatee on a character before. What's that colour? We'll have that one there. There. He looks like he's human, but there might be some Klingon in there. Some original series Klingon, you never know. Excuse me. Okay. I don't really need to change much, it looks pretty good as it is. Let's go for body shape. I don't want him to be too muscular like my last characters, but then I want him to be tall. And his stance is he standard, a brawler, a creature, rough, relaxed, stern, swagger, thoughtful, twitchy. I think relaxed. And as for uniform, oh, short sleeves, that's good. Although I prefer that. I just like the simple tunic like they have in the old series. Oh, that's his rank insignia. No, it's his, yeah, it's his logo insignia, whatever it is. Where is it? There it is. Which one do I want? That looks very odd series. These ones. Although these ones are the proper old series ones. That's operations. These are tactical, so the command logo would be suitable. Let's just go with the classics. Here's trousers. I don't know why they call them pants. Pants is what you wear under your trousers. Sprayed on pants. Yeah, let's go with the original again. I haven't been changing much at all. Oh, now this might be more interesting. Make him a red shirt. So I don't like the idea of a bit darker. Yeah, let's go with a darker red shirt. And his lower colour. Don't want him looking gay. No, I'm going back to the original yellow. The yellow that it was. Can I reset this? Reset all values of head. Yeah, we'll just go with the standard. This is what he's already got, hasn't he? Hope it doesn't cost. So let's save this outfit. Load it. And then go to his background. Hang on a minute, he's changed. That's odd. What's going on? No, something strange has happened here. The uniform's not working. Well, we'll delete that first one. Hang on a minute, what's going on here? I think we've got a little bug here. Yeah, we've got a little bug here, I think. Hang on. Right, we'll delete that. Delete that. And delete that. I don't like that shirt. What the hell is going on here? That's the one. Now, why does he keep getting this on? I don't want him wearing that. That's the one I want. So what we're going to do is we're going to get that, delete that, and that. That's it, it got his look now. I'm going to have to settle for that because the thing isn't working the way it should. So I'm just going to have to settle for it. Now, what do I call him? Well, my name is Alt Lexington, so we've got to give him something similar. Captain Alt. Sea Alt. Calt. There, that's his name. Calt. I won't fill out his biography yet because he is a temporal agent, so he's a big mystery. And his ship name will be Time Smasher or something like that. Something to do with time travel. It would be TikTok. Time saver. Digital watch. Got to think of a name. It's so hard to think of a good ship name. Most of the time I usually just choose a placeholder name. So maybe Stitch in Time. Is that how you spell it? Stitch. Dyslexic, so I usually not know. Anyway, beam me up, Scotty.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2 in the Murasaki 312 nebula. Our orders? Investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction key to talk with them.
So we're about to launch a search and rescue mission for a science vessel.
Use the W, A, S, and D keys. To look around, hold down the right mouse button and move your mouse.
So to look around, to move the camera around, to walk, just hold down both mouse buttons. That's easier than using the WSD keys. WSAD keys. Anyway, hello Captain Garrett, how are you, son of a bitch?
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
We'll beam down right away, sir.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. You'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Sounds good to me, sir. So, we're on the bridge of an original looking... Well, look, it's a Constitution bridge on a... whatever this ship is. Yeah, there are differences, I suppose. It's not an exact recreation, it's a similar to the Constitution class. Anyway, let's scan the surface. Is she a Vulcan? Nah. Yes, she is. Oh no, let's look where he is. Nope, she's not a Vulcan. Really. Oh, those old sound effects, much better than the new ones. Report to Captain.
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Yes, sir. There's a good-sized clearing close to the crash site.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
I bet it can. Aye, sir, on me way.
Your current tasks will be displayed here.
Really, will they? I didn't know that after creating 6 characters and leveling them all the way up. So, take turbo lift. Do we have to hold on to the thing to go down? Or can we just say computer, deck 7? She's an Andorian. Hello, Tarsi.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
Thanks, Tarsi. What do you know about Taurus 2?
Let's see. M-class planet. Barely. The Taurians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Thanks, Mum. You gotta protect me and look after me. Can't do it by
Your
myself.
minimap shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the minimap if you are far away from your objective. Items have a glow around them. Walk up and press F to interact with the phaser to pick it up.
Okay, as long as you don't talk over yourself. I notice it ain't talking over itself now. Your phaser pistol has been automatically equipped. You can... Well, thanks for that. Let's just drag that open a bit. I like my chat window to be visible. Optional, practice shooting. Well, I know from experience it's the H key to draw and the 1 and 2 keys to fire. She's dead, Jim.
Good shooting, Lieutenant. That should be enough. Unless you want more practice.
I want to try that one. Number 2 key. Oh, it takes longer to load the special high-powered shot. Let's keep going, and she's dead, Jim. Come on. I'm trying to put the phaser away, but it won't go away. There it is. It takes a moment to load it. When you press a button for the first time, it takes a moment to load the animation that goes with it, I suppose. Cache it in for next time. Reach the shuttle bay. Bye. Come on, Andorian. Jump over me head. What's that? That's an engineering lab. Let's have a quick look. Antimatter storage, maybe? Oh, who goes there? Talk to Ensign Mears. Ah, she's the one coming with me, and she's a red shirt. Well, it was nice knowing you.
Ensign Mears, reporting is ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Oh, why is that, Ensign?
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
I do, but you're the only one on board with local experience. Your insight will be invaluable.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
I never doubted it for a second. So what is it, the Moritaris effect or something she's worried about? Can I do a little bit of Captain Kirking with her? Hello, girl. Hello, how are you? Nah. So, board the shuttlecraft. From the original hangar deck, the Copernicus. Captain, we're ready to launch, or shall we just go without asking for clearance first? The shuttlecraft just launched without clearance. So, we got 2 red shirts over there. Proper red shirts by the looks of things. And it's a cold planet by the looks of things as well. Okay, Mears. What you got?
It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack.
Creatures? Stay alert. There very well could be.
Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Sounds good. See you there. And don't worry about me.
Remember,
Tarsi will
the
protect
minimap
me.
shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the minimap if you are far away from your objective.
Yeah, Tarsi will protect me, and so will this red shirt. Well, this red shirt will be my cannon fodder. So let's follow the path. Now, hang on a minute. Whoa! Look at that big warp nacelle and whatever you've got there.
To sprint, tap the shift key while moving.
Is
Leg
that
it.
a warp nacelle?
Wow,
Yes.
the B key
Big.
to find anomalies.
The B key. Oh no, the V key, sorry. Oh, they've changed the scanning animation. That's good. Hey, Anomaly, how are you?
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
Might be a crash shuttle nearby. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is probably the crash science vessel we've been sent to look for.
There's your crash shuttle. What's left of it anyway. Look, someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Let's give him a hand. Well done, fella. Nice for you. Applause, applause, applause. I'm giving him a hand. Oh, Tarsi's got sharp eyes to spot that first. Hey fella, no sleeping on the job.
Interactions can be interrupted by movement or combat.
Can I have a word, Lieutenant?
I thought I already treated the survivor. You want to have a word with me, Mrs. Andorian?
Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Then why didn't you do that? Save me the effort. Good God, these Andorians, they're not as good as humans. Shut up, plasma vent. Well, it looks like it's still going. I thought I shut that vent off. I can't treat the survivor if the vent is on. Is there another vent somewhere? Ah yes, here we go. So what was that I just did there? Ah, maybe it's two things to do to switch off the vent. You, kick, get up!
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
What things? Where?
Flores, look out!
Ah, it's those things from the original series. Maybe we can make peace with them.
What do they feed these things? Never mind.
What do they feed them? Miracle Grow. Die, die! Let's just kill them. Let's not bother trying to talk to them. Let's just kill them. Ow! That hurt! Sphere through the chest and I'm still perfectly fine. Excellent. That's 23rd century medicine for you. You can take a sphere straight through the chest and still be up and walking around. Speak with the survivor.
I'm Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of a research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me.
You're lucky to be alive, Doctor.
You're telling me? We should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Agreed, I'll get them. Lead the way. Retrieve supplies from that box. Resolved search and rescue mission. Acquired bull by the horns. Resolved mission search and rescue. Oh, okay then. So what do I do now? Ah, we follow the objective pointer thing. And wait to be attacked by those creatures, I suppose. Talk to Dr. Muller. So another scientist.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters.
We'll have you out of here soon, sir.
Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
Yeah, thanks for that. But don't worry, heroes are here to save you now.
There are some rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
Okay.
A phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Wait, you want me to shoot this?
Yeah, but be careful not to hit the red shirts. They do tend to get in the line of fire. To use Quick Equip, first press the U key to open your status window. The U key. Click on any item slot for your captain, ship or bridge officer. The equip will show all available items that can be used in that slot. If you are in a map with bank access, you'll be able to access items from your bank, otherwise they will be grey. So we got a retro phaser.
2 equipped weapons by pressing Z.
No, it's not Z, it's Z. Speak English. So, just above my pants, I press the Z key. Instead of just above my trousers, I press the Z key. Talk to Tarsi. It's bad enough being dyslexic without having to deal with regional variations. Talk to Edson Tarsi.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting and give them some pointers.
Works for me.
Has an alternate fire mode. The effect of this mode varies by weapon. Activate secondary fire by pressing 2 or clicking the icon.
Let's give him some pointers. Instruct Muller to drop his shoulder.
I get it. That gives me a lot more control.
Yeah, well, I've been to the academy, mate. You should listen.
Wow, thanks. That feels a lot better.
Just don't get kicked in the nuts while you're at it. Demonstrate
Remember, your weapon
alternate
has an
fire on
alternate
debris.
fire mode. The effect of this mode varies by weapon. Activate secondary fire by pressing 2 or clicking the icon.
They're right behind me.
I thought you were going to die. You're surviving pretty well for one in red. I wonder, will they do the red shirt thing in this Agents of Yesterday expansion? Hey, you did it again! Talk to Mears. Okay, so you lost control of your team. What's the matter?
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers.
Agreed. You and Tarsi guard the pass while I get the others into cover. Send wreckage survivors to cover. Talk to Duncan to fall back to wreckage. Tell Duncan to fall back to wreckage. What, her name is Duncan? It must be Mrs. Duncan. Surely her first name can't be Duncan. Go on, run. Run to safety while the red shirts buy us some time. Now what do I do? Send survivors to wreckage. There's more survivors. Where are they? Oh, I must be missing one somewhere. Yep, there we are. Who are you lagging behind? Didn't you? Isn't it common sense to follow your crewmates? Didn't you overhear? What are you standing there for? Okay, let's go talk to Charlie's Angels while they defend me. When you crouch down like that, close your legs so the enemy can't see up your skirt.
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea.
Hope it's a good one. Looks like our local knowledge is paying off.
Shut the doors. They're right behind us.
Good idea! Well, thanks for the idea. I bet she's got a better idea up her sleeve.
Okay. Last time I was here, Commander Scott electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Ah, so Scotty has been mentioned. I wonder will we get to meet him? I mean, he's the person why I like Star Trek to begin with. All his drink you under the table sort of thing. And if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a wagon sort of thing. Maybe if there's enough charge left in the batteries. Electrify the hull. Reroute power to hull structural integrity. Yep, let's electrocute them all with plasma. Thank God it's not gamma rays. Might have hulkified them even worse.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch.
We sure do. And, well done, Lieutenant Ensign Mears. It was you who remembered that. Pulled that out of your experience. Indeed, so what happened out there?
The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast.
Get the survivors to the shuttle, Tarsi, and I will rescue the hostages.
I was thinking, we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
Like thermal breadcrumbs, eh? Good thinking. Scan for heat signature. Well, let's go to the place where we're supposed to do the scanning, obviously, because there's a big arrow pointing to it. Ooh. Very sci-fi. Continue tracking the Taurians. Defeat the Taurian spear throwers. Whoa! Whoa! What was that for? Have some phaser energy. I wonder if we can get up there and if there's anything up there to get up for. No, obviously he doesn't want us invading his home. Oh, maybe. Nah, I doubt there's anything there. No, invisible barrier. These guys have force fields. Damn, and I thought they were primitive. They keep stabbing me and I keep surviving. Why? I'm not a red shirt. To leave no stone unturned, let's see if we can jump up on this one. You never know, you might get an accolade for something like this. Or get stuck and have to type /unstuck. I said /unstuck, not /unstuck. And I'm still stuck. /unstuck. Try it again. No. Let's see if we can find the right angle to get out. How the hell am I supposed to do this? It's going to ruin the game and the recording. Get out of my way, Tarsi. No, there's no way out. Typical my luck, innit? So let's think about how I'm going to handle this. No lucky unstucks going on if I just turn around. No, it's not working. What I'm going to have to do is log out and log back in again. Bear with me while I do this. Continue with the USS Stitch in Time. Calt, whatever his name is. Now, am I still stuck? Yes, I am. Why does it double like that? Nope, still stuck. And I can't beam up. So, bug. Accolade hunting leads to bugs. Noted. And where's Tarsi gone? Don't need to read all that. Read it before. Let's try logging out again then. And let's hope this time we're free! Second time's a charm. So let's continue tracking the radars. And shall I tempt fate by going up into this one? Yes, I will. Because I don't learn my lesson. Never do. And I think I've done it again. Now how do I get off of this? There we go. She'll probably turn up later when the computer realises she's gone. So where's Tarsi? Ah, here she comes. Lagging behind. Well, that was an interesting glitch. That's me. Trust me for exploring places I shouldn't. Defeat the Taurian chief. Hey, you big chief Taurian. We're here to conquer your land and steal it. With our superior weapons. Yes, some historical mirroring going on there. Ooh, ooh. Don't you put that rock on me. I'm smaller than you, so I'm going to kill you.
Help!
Where are they? There they are. Can I save you? I thought you were supposed to die. You're in a red shirt.
Thanks for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
Yes, you do owe me one. Don't you know I'm a hero? I'm supposed to save people.
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
Why not? He's dead. Why not? The chief is dead. Always time for knowledge. So, return to the shipwreck and sprint it up. Press the shift key, sprint it up.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons.
Yes, they do.
Just what are Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
Let's find out. Ready, faces! Just in case they're not in the mood for questions. And, faces on stun, shoot to kill. Nope. Shoot first, ask questions later. It's the Klingon way.
Enemies sometimes drop items. An item has dropped for you. Move toward the item and press F to loot it.
Looks like they aren't in the mood for questions, Lieutenant. Is that a Klingon pad?
Yes, it
to me.
is.
I have some experience decrypting Klingon data.
Excuse me, but who's in charge here?
Huh. My little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting, but computers aren't their strong suit. And voila! One Klingon pad, unlocked and ready for your inspection.
What do you want, a cookie? Nice work, Ensign. Let's have a look.
Captain Core, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser on long-range sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory to the Empire!
So, he's reporting to Captain Core. That's one of the captains from Deep Space Nine and the original series. He was the old drunk one, I think. The one who took one bird of prey into battle against 10 Jem'Hadar warships and successfully engaged them all, buying time for Martog and Worf's ships to get to safety. He died gloriously, but I believe in this time period he was a bit of a pain in the arse, denying Martog entrance into the Military Officers Academy or something. So we're up against Core, are we? The Great Core. God blimey.
Looks like the Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The captain's definitely going to want to hear about this.
Where's this Constitution class ship? Because I know it's not the one I came from. Unless there are many different shaped Constitution classes. The very Klingon assault. Useless bloody Klingon. Oh, get out of the red circle. Vaporized.
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
What's she doing all the way over there? Hey, Tarsi, aren't you supposed to come this way? Ah, she's healing. Let's give her a chance to heal. Have a quick look in here while I'm waiting. Yep, they're gone. shuttle's this way. Go for orbital strike right now. Don't you know how to shoot a weapon? Now which way are we going? This way? I believe so. Oh, did we come a different way? And is that a trap down there somehow? I sense something. Check those corners, check those corners. Oh, nice bit of cover here. Also a good place for them to target. Oh, no, they're not Klingons. They're me people. Hey you, get off your butts and help. How you doing, Miz?
Ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship.
That makes two of us.
Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
Yes, I'm ready to board the shuttle, Ensign. Copernicus to whatever that ship was called. We're on our way back. Don't tell me, now's the best time for a Klingon attack. So, you gotten over your fears of that place now?
We made it. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay. I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it together down there. Every time I heard those things roar. But here I am. Thanks for believing in me.
Couldn't have done it without you, Ensign. Thanks. Sounds like boarding parties.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond.
Have we got to do... Oh, we've got to go to the comm panel and do the woo thing. Don't worry, I've got a red shirt here. I'll send him out first.
We have some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. We've been boarded. The Klingons have breached the hull on the engineering deck and blocked our access. Since I can't send security in, I need you to secure the deck.
Aye, sir. Recommendation.
Start with the engineering lab. We need to bring our plasma relays back online. After that, secure the armory and main engineering.
We'll handle it, sir. Tarsi and Miz, ready weapons and prepare to repel boarders. Good job we had a look at that lab so we know where it is. You scientists, you stay there. This is a job for Starfleet officers.
I'm remembering an old Earth adage about leaping from frying pans into fires. Your orders, Lieutenant?
Stay here with Tarsi to help this squad. I'll take care of the labs. Yeah, I'll handle it. I'll deal with this. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna get you.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant.
Thanks. Shoot him in the back, it's the best way. Whoa, whoa. Don't do that to me. How dare you? Die, 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 Mistress Klingon bitch. Whoa. Boof, how do you like it?
Shut down our primary plasma conduits. Get them running, fast.
Was that fast enough?
Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored. Now clear out that armory.
Yes, boss.
Watch out! More Klingons!
Yeah, well, they're nothing compared to me.
Secure engineering next, if you can.
I thought Klingons were supposed to be tough. Engineering. Let's have a look at the map. Oh, it's quite a big map, actually. Oh, you made it all the way around here. Good job.
We've cleared the rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
Well done. You and Tarsi hold here. I will clear out main engineering. Secure main engineering. Where is main engineering? Is it via the turbo lift, or do we just keep on going? I have a feeling it's here.
Bridge to engineering. Please respond. Nice work. Internal sensors showed you have secured the engineering deck. Check the power relays for the weapon systems. Looks like the Klingons fried them during the fight.
On it, sir. Stand by.
Some missions in Star Trek Online will change based on your career track. Engineering, science, or tactical.
That red engine room. Everything going red. It does not look good. The Klingons have done some damage.
Weapon power relays are up and running. Charge all phaser banks.
How?
I need you on the bridge, Lieutenant.
Take turbo lift to bridge. Okay, girls, you stay there and try not to die. Nah, they didn't die. They secured the deck.
Sir, incoming transmission.
Well, I've got a phaser here and I'm taking your ship. It's going to be mine now. Die, everyone! Bang, 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 bang! Activate the view screen.
Federation Starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Captain Core in his prime. The great legendary Core. Hey Captain, how's it going?
Good work, Lieutenant. The Klingons will think twice before they try to board this ship again. Now take the helm. We need to get to a friendly sector.
Good work, Lieutenant. The Klingons will think twice. Oh, he's just said that. Yep, I wasn't listening. Hang on. Oh, Tarsi joins me. She must have been impressed. And I get me first Twin Phaser Beam Array Mark II. Oh, I get first stuff over the ship. '23rd Century Andorian. Starfleet Tactical Bridge Officer, female, Lieutenant Junior grade. You can change this officer's name and or uniform once for no cost. You may make this change now or later. Open this officer's status page or for more information. Nah, I'm happy to have her the way she is. For now. Take the helm.
Sensors are picking up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
Increase your
Aye,
speed
sure.
using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q.
If you want to do it the hard way, yeah. Scan beacon.
Science report coming in now. The satellites are using a triaxilating signal. It's strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Clever. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
Aye, sir. It's a real tragedy.
Use your torpedo to attack enemies who are not shielded. Warning.
Whoops, they're shielded.
Nice work. One down. One to go. Looks like this one is shielded, though.
So this one's going to need a phaser.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
Okay.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again. Use your phaser beam to weaken shielded targets. Warning, ship is under attack. Use your torpedo on an enemy when their shield is down.
Ah, the torpedo wasn't lined up properly, that's why it wouldn't
You
fire.
must be out of combat to answer the hail. The red alert message at the top of your screen will indicate if you are in combat.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Well, you're only a Tellarite, who cares? Hold on, Captain, we're on our way! Rescue the freighter, defeat Klingon forces. There they are, there they are. Oh, bloody keys are the wrong way round again. I always switch the W and S keys because to me they're the wrong way round. The up and down keys. That's dyslexia for you. I do
Hover your
everything
mouse
opposite.
over a weapon and its firing arc will be shown around your ship in space.
1, 2, 3,
It is
4.
unwise to get between a Klingon and his pride, Federation.
Yeah, but I'm a hero. It's my job. Got to switch off that camera shake as well.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again?
Can do, Captain. Stand by.
Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Safe travels. I'm liking these
Lieutenant, I made
animations.
some modifications to our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
Acknowledged. I'm liking
Remember
these.
that you can activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again.
I'm liking these colours. They're very past compared to the normal Star Trek Online, which is set a few hundred years later than this. But there's something I must do before I go into.
Activate high yield torpedo
Oh no,
by
can't.
clicking on the icon or using Alt+1.
Hang on a minute. I'm getting confused now.
High yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack for 30 seconds.
Your head will decorate my bridge.
This W and S key is confusing me. Ah, the fire all weapons button. Forgot about that.
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir. Fire.
Well, I would when I'm in range. I keep pressing the S key and the ship goes up instead of down. And when I press the W key, it goes down instead of up. It's the wrong way round. The higher key should make the ship go up, and the lower one on the keyboard should make it go down. But no. I have to be logical. Come on, let's try a bit of broadsiding. Weaken those shields a bit. Bring round torpedoes. I keep pressing the spacebar, forgetting that my keybind isn't on this character. Weaken those shields with a bit of broadsiding. Now for the high yield torpedo. Eat photon! Yeah! The USS Stitch in Time pulled your Fred.
This is the USS Enterprise. Acknowledge, please.
It's a horror! It's a horror! Acknowledged, en route to your position now. That's the Constitution they were on about. It's the Enterprise.
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolf, eh? And now you will die with him as well.
Well, if you give me a moment, I can go to controls or keybinds or here we are. Change that one for. Hang on. That one could be, if I can remember how to do it. That's better. Now it'll work the way I remember. Yeah. Hold on, Enterprise. I'm on my way. I know I'm a bit sluggish, but. Yeah, eat that. Yeah, he's got an exposed shield. Target shields have failed, so eat photon. Yeah, that was a hit. He's taking damage, sir. He won't last much longer.
This isn't over, Kirk. I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
I'm a lackey now, am I? Press the Enterprise go. There it is.
Thank you for your assistance.
It was my honor, Mr. Spock. Sensors indicate there are no more enemy vessels. Our actions here today should deter the Klingons from further acts of piracy in the area, though they are often far from logical in such matters. Thanks for the update, Commander. Safe travels. Stitch in Time out.
Looks like we're done here, people. Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess. Helm, set a course for Earth Spacedock. Warp Factor 3.
Aye, aye, sir. Bye-bye, Enterprise. Let's have a look at old Earth Spacedock, shall we? I hope it's old Earth Spacedock and not
Captain Garrett
new.
wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant, but he says to feel free to mingle with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to meet the crew of the Enterprise? The best of the best.
They ain't met me yet. That they are, Tarsi. That they are. Ah, this looks like the trailer for this. So, nah, you are little people. You're not worth mingling with, and you'll be dead soon. So here we are. This looks like it came from the trailer. Nah, the trailer had aliens in it. More aliens than that. It's not Harry Mudd, is it? Nah, can't be. So, speak to Mears. Hello, Mears.
It's been a pleasure working with you. I didn't enjoy going back to Taurus 2, but we got the job done thanks to you. Starfleet First Officers must be my good luck charm. Captain Garrett has requested me for a new logistics position here at ESD. Might not be as glamorous as the Final Frontier, but I've accepted. Until next time, good luck out there.
Same to you, Ensign. Pity you didn't join my crew like the other one did. Like Tarsi did. Maybe you just don't like me. Oh look, a bartender drinking on the job. Is that McCoy, Chekhov and Scotty? Oh, let's talk to Scotty first.
That was some fine work back there, friend. It's not every day one walks away from a brawl with the Klingons. You look familiar. If you don't mind me saying so, have we met before?
I don't think so, sir, but that's some fine following in your father's splendor. Carrying on the body of work so it will never die. Great job.
Ah, must be my imagination then. You meet a lot of folks serving in Starfleet, to be sure. By the way, I heard you ran into the local wildlife on Taurus too. Right unfriendly devils, aren't they? I won't be forgetting those gigantic spears anytime soon. Look me up sometime. We'll have a drink and share some caveman tales.
Thanks, Lieutenant Commander. I could use a good drink. Yep, he's keeping Scotty alive for us. Now that's a nice thing to do. The son keeps the father's character alive for the fans. Keeps the character entertaining us all. McCoy!
If you're going into the lion's den, you'll need a medical officer.
I'm gonna offer you some free advice. Don't be afraid to listen to the advice of your CMO, especially when it's followed by the words doctor's orders. In my experience, officers in command branch tend to get hearing problems in such circumstances. I'll keep that in mind, Doctor. You know, it feels like this isn't the first time I've given you some advice. Known of anything about that? I can't say I do, sorry. As a Vulcan colleague of mine might say, fascinating. I'll let you get back to it, Lieutenant. Thanks for the help back there in Tarsus. Don't mention it, Doctor. Yep, Dr. McCoy, they pasted some of his original voice onto it. That was good. The gruff old Dr. McCoy and the hard-drinking engineer. Miracle worker. Hello, Chekhov. Oh, there's Sulu Ando horror there as well.
We were in Starfleet Academy together.
Ah, original Chekhov voice. Even though they've got the new Chekhov doing the voice for his older character version in other episodes. Always nice to see someone from the Academy days. Class of 2268, yes? I seem to recall an incident involving you, a Rigelian flame rose, and the unfortunate activation of a fire suppression systems during one of Professor Taban's lectures. Very cold, almost like Siberian winters. It made a pretty positive impression on Cadet Winston, however. Yeah, anything to cheer up a boring Vulcan's lecture. Sulu.
May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet.
Yes, and I'm in love with the sound of my own voice. Not as much as what's her name? Miralita, the character, not the actress. I understand you were at the helm during the fight with the Klingons. That was some fine flying. Keep it up, and you might get the chance to helm a Constitution class. From what I've seen, you're up to the challenge. Thanks, Lieutenant. I'll get the chance. Well done, Sulu. You'll probably outlive them all. Talk to Lieutenant Uhura.
Lieutenant Uhura of the Starship Enterprise.
Leave it to the Klingons to set a trap inside the Murasaki effect. I don't think they'll try anything like that again soon. Be careful though. Klingons tend to hold grudges. Your friend Captain Core might try to settle the score with you down the road. Good advice, Lieutenant. If he wants a rematch, I'll be ready. Yep. Lieutenant Uhura not doing her fan dance. I hear her singing is just as good as her fan dancing. Actually better, because she's a nightclub singer and she was in her day. Who are you? Where's Captain Kirk? Doesn't he want to bless me with the privilege? Doesn't he want to do it for the fans? Enter Captain Garrett's office. Where is his office? Is there an arrow to follow? Ah, here we are. Admin office. Is that? Nah, that's not Spock. It can't be. What's through here? Don't know, but let's talk to him. Nope, you can't talk to him. Ah, here he is. What's up, Captain? See.
Thanks for coming. I have some good news to share. First off, Fleet promoted me to Admiral. I'll be
Good for
working
you.
with Deep Space Command on several
That means I don't have to kill you.
Our ship's going to need a new captain. I've talked it over with Command, and they agree with my recommendation. You.
Me?
Congratulations, my friend. I know this ship will be in good hands once I'm away.
Me? But I'm not
You've gotten
worthy.
rid of me, though. I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
Spock.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Spock.
Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace. If the Federation is to be saved from chaos, new officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant.
Wow, I feel honored. Spock came to talk to me.
I've outlined important people you should talk to while visiting Earth Spacedock. Speak with the tailor to customize your appearance. After that, speak with the ship vendor to claim a shuttlecraft.
Explore Earth Spacedock. Objectives. I've outlined important people you should talk to while visiting Earth Spacedock. Speak with the tailor to customize your appearance. After that, speak to the ship vendor to claim a shuttlecraft. Learn to use the services around Earth Spacedock. You will receive the following rewards: Type 1 phaser and a battery pack. Accept. Well, Mr. Spock, he turned up and had some words that I don't remember hearing in game before. Maybe they had them saved for this moment. Computer lab, maybe? So, is this the original Earth Spacedock? Hang on, are those other characters? Yeah, they are. They're other players. So I'm on a social instance rather than just an episode instance. That's interesting. So my job now is to explore Earth Spacedock.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
So we go out this door because the other one's the transporter room, I assume. There's a turbo lift there, and through here. Ah! There's the ship vendor that I'm supposed to talk to. Ship selector. Ship customization. And requisition ship equipment. And what's through here? Bridge officer requisitions. The tailor, another one I'm supposed to speak to. Bridge officer training. Requisition ground equipment. Anything up here? Anything in the turbo lift? Nope, nothing. They really crammed them in on these old space stations. I wonder if the Enterprise crew has gone now that the party's over. Yep, they're gone. Talk to bartender. So this is old Space Docks Club 47, I suppose. Anyway, speak with the tailor to customize your outfit. Now, where did I spot the tailor? It's this side, isn't it? Yeah, there's the tailor. A Tellurite fashion expert. Welcome to Earth Spacedock, Lieutenant Calt. Congratulations on your recent promotion to command of a starship. I can help you adjust the details and particulars of your uniform, within regulation, of course. This is a good time to update your uniform with your new rank insignia. Thank you. Show me what's available. Tired of wearing this uniform? Tell me about off-duty outfits. Let's have a look. Now would be a good time to use the rank insignia, is what he said, so Join the fleet to unlock this outfit. So I'm supposed to have a new ranking segment that I can put on. Ah, Lieutenant Junior grade. I don't see it anywhere. So that's that done. Let's just see what else the tailor has to say for those who haven't played before. It's a good thing for you that there are off-duty outfits, Lieutenant. Off-duty outfits offer a variety of new looks for when you're not on the bridge. You wouldn't want to go to Riser and not be fashionable, would you? Maybe I would. Tell me about off-duty uniforms. You have a custom slot on your character for an off-duty outfit. Off-duty outfits include many items not allowed in the Starfleet Uniform Code. Some items of clothing and colors may only be used in an off-duty outfit slot. Any tailor should be able to help you choose a new look. Oh, good God. Speak to ship vendor to claim a shuttle. Okay, that would be next door. In the shipyard. I've got to claim a shuttle, which would be ship selector. Nope, ship vendor. There he is. Another Tellarite. Welcome. Admiral Garrett said you would come by to requisition a new shuttle. While you're here, feel free to look at the other ships we have available for requisition. To claim your shuttle, click on Get a New Starship, then on Browse Selection, then select a Class F shuttle and select Buy Ship. But I've got no money. Get a new starship. Talk. Exit. Let's talk. Ah, we've already done that one. What are the different types of ships? Which would you like to learn more about? Tell me about cruisers. Cruisers are generally the largest, most resilient ships in Starfleet. They have massive warp cores which generate surplus power for their subsystems. Cruisers have additional engineer bridge officer stations and console modification slots. They also have access to advanced comm arrays. Cruisers adapt well to most situations. They can support other ships in a fleet to operate well on their own. I want to ask about different types of ship. Tell me about escorts. Escorts have the firepower needed to defend the Federation. Escorts are small, which means they don't have room for extensive engineering or science facilities, but their weaponry means that their crew is seldom threatened, and their speed and maneuverability makes them hard to hit. Escorts have extra tactical bridge officer stations and console modification slots. Escorts can also equip cannons, a type of weapon that is unavailable from most other Starfleet vessels. I want to ask about a different ship, science vessels. Science vessels don't have the firepower of escorts, but they have the most advanced technology in Starfleet. Science vessels have the most powerful shields and additional science bridge officer station and console modification slots. All science vessels have subsystem targeting and sensor analysis. I want to ask about a different ship, shuttles. One moment. Shuttles and other small craft such as Runabout or Delta Flyer are much smaller and more maneuverable than starships. They have greatly reduced firepower, but there will be special weapons that can only be on a small craft. Some missions require the use of small craft. Tell me about other ships. There will be other kinds of starships you can acquire during your adventures as a Starfleet captain. Carriers have hangar bays that can launch fighters or other small craft to assist you in combat. Battlecruisers combine some of the abilities of escorts with the size of a carrier, and destroyers can have a variety of abilities. There are also ships of alien design that will have different configurations than a standard Starfleet vessel. I don't need any more information. Get a new ship. Which one are you interested in? Browse for a Type F shuttle. There we go. Starfleet engineers used the famed Galileo shuttle from the USS Enterprise as the basis for the updated Class F shuttlecraft. It comes with one ensign bridge officer station that can be manned by any profession bridge officer. Shuttlecraft items only can be used on small craft. Hull modifier 0.5. Hull strength increases as you level. Blue phaser bank with 360-degree firing arc that increases in effectiveness as you level. Photon torpedo that increases in effectiveness as you level. Bridge officer stations. 1 ensign universal. Consoles. 1 tactical, 1 engineering, 1 science. 4 weapons. 2 aft weapons. 0. Base hull 5200. Base shield motivation 0.5. Base turn rate 28. Device slots 1. Buy ship. Are you sure you want to buy the Class F shuttle? After you purchase this ship, you may customize its appearance in the shipyard. Okay. Talk to Admiral Garrett. Or shall we customize the shell? Nah, I'm not going to be with it for too long. Oh, I went too far. Admiral Garrett's through here.
I know that being a starship captain is a big responsibility, but I believe you're up to the task. If you feel that your ship is ready for its next mission, I can give you new orders.
You will receive the following reward: experience points, expertise, Federation Type 1 puzzle, battery pack. Continue.
Stay safe out there.
So, the next episode to play in the story arc, In the Shadow of Cestus. Well, let's leave that for the next video. I think we've done enough for this one video, so we press exit. And I will go to the lounge area, if I can remember where it is. And this is a good place to end this video. So, we've begun our journey towards being a temporal operative, and the crew of the Enterprise recognized me but never let on that from where, even though I've never met them. Interesting, and I love this old design stuff. It really brings you back to the original series, especially the scanning, how they've changed that to be more original and less futuristic as the 24th century, but more futuristic than the 21st. Let's see what we have in our inventory. Oh, the shuttlecraft's in the overflow bag. Got an original hypo, Type 1 phaser, impulse engines, twin phaser beam array, twin beam array, not a twin beam bank, not a beam bank with two, but a twin array. That's new. I've never seen a twin array before. I've seen beam banks which have two beams each, dual beam banks, but never twin phaser beam array. Shield array, some batteries, and the shuttlecraft. Nothing in the R&D as of yet, and nothing been earned as of yet. So let's have a look at these other places. There's my character with his Type 2 phaser standard issue, and that's the Federation Type 1 phaser. And the Type 1 is slightly, well actually, not as good, but it's green quality. And since we've got a hypo there, small hypo and another small hypo, and we have our ship, the USS Stitch in Time. No good idea if it stats well here. Twin phaser beam arrays. Do we want to swap them out now? Account bind on equip? I think we do. Wouldn't want to die on our next mission. And we might as well put the batteries in. And then we've got the shuttlecraft, though. What is that? Royo? I can't pronounce that. And then we've got her. I think she'll be better off with the infantry weapon. So she's going to have it. And we're going to give her a hypo. Oh, she's already got 3 hypos. So that can wait for a bit. What are her skills? High yield torpedo, beam overload, torpedo scatter volley, attack pattern omega 3. Well, we'll stick with them for now because we're still leveling up. We're not going to be going into any STFs or anything like that. Photon grenade, target optics, battle strategies, ambush. So she's not got. They're not bad skills, despite not having any of the others trained up. They're not bad skills. Traits. Leadership. The one that all humans have, I think, leadership. But she's Andorian. Superior PKL, superior soldier, superior teamwork, but not superior leadership. Huh. Stations. There she is. And we haven't got any officers for the other stations, have we? But we can put her on ground duty. And as for reputation, we haven't unlocked that yet. Hang on a minute. Special requisition. Green Shell Gretwash. Oh, these are the ones I've already unlocked on my main character. And as for traits, my own traits, nothing available yet. Still early days. Let's have a look at this window. Temporal Agent Week 1. Complete story missions for the first time as a Temporal Agent to unlock a week of bonus experience points and expertise for all captains next week. Only Temporal Agents can contribute. This bonus applies to everyone. Unlock higher tiers to increase the amount of the bonus. Yes, that's for this thing, the global event that's going on this week. Episodes. So we're going to have to go through all of those episodes we played before, but we've got our own story arc for now. And we just played the first episode after the tutorial, Explore Earth Spacedock. How many episodes have we got to go then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more episodes. Accolades. Show only the ones that have been completed. Welcome to Star Trek Online. Vigilant, stalwart, restlessness, rebootable, magnificent, impressive, guardian. What do they do though? Congratulations on being 800-day veteran of Star Trek Online. Turtle, vigilant, free Nagatu companion, claim at Deep Space Nine, access to special age assignments available at Type. That was because I've been around a long time. Congratulations on being 400 day, 100 day, 500 day, 200 day. Free veteran uniform. Title. They're just the veteran rewards. This is the only one. In fact, there's nothing from the new story arc so far. Oh well. And we're not able to play STFs yet. You're not eligible for any queues. You must increase your rank for further progress. Okay, So, I'm ending this video now. I'll end it here. We've played through the opening episodes of the new Temporal Agent stuff. The Agents of Yesterday. New character. Agents of Yesterday begun. Thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next video if I decide to do another one and continue on this, which I probably will. Bye.